ice game, things like that. So it's actually pretty easy. Now you and I, we buy breakfast for everybody.
Well, we did. And actually it was fun. We had some host families, and we had all the girls. And opening day, we took them all out for breakfast and showed them the support the community has. I've checked with the girls, make sure everybody has somewhere for Thanksgiving. Seems that the girls are all taken care of, so that's good too. And that's just kind of what the host family does. And you know, if you're not involved and you like to be involved, you need to get a hold of the Argos, because when you walk in the gym and the girls see you, they're just excited. So many of our girls are out of state and their families can't be here. And I know for us, we have one of our girls is Allie Teskey, and her parents are just so grateful for everything that we do. So it's fun, and it's fun for people like you and me that were never blessed with children. This is the best kind to have. They're growing up. Somebody else is paying their college bill. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's a wonderful thing
we have
to
no
say.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. That's right. We just make sure they're happy and safe.
Cameron Katie, of course, also our other one from Lewiston, Idaho there. She's a freshman at 5'11". She's our other host daughter that is here. And like you say, you walk in here and the kids come over and give you a little hug. And nice to see you. How you feeling? They've asked us that numerous times. And so that is exciting, a part of the program that happens here. It's interesting when you start taking a look at the NAIA Type 25 poll coming out in 2018 and 2019. Coaches preseason poll, they put the province team at 18. Vanguard, California is a team you want to keep an eye on. Last year they were 24-6. Shawnee State from Ohio 31-4, and then you got Freed Hardman from Tennessee at 34-4. These are all teams that we have had a chance to see when we went down to Kansas City, watched them play there. Billings last year here, and I believe the national tournament will be in Billings again this year. Looking forward to that. And it's a pretty good lineup here when you put the team Providence in there, tied at 18 against a team from LA. So it's going to be kind of fun to watch them work their way through here. Montana Western's up there in the top 8. Carroll College is 7. So the Frontier Conference being well represented in that NAIA Top 25 poll already.
Well, and Rocky Mountain is at number 24, so of the 7 teams, we have 4 that are in the top 25, which just shows what we talked about earlier in the pregame, how physical it is, how fast-paced it is, how much the freshman girls have to learn when they come in here, because they're playing on teams that are nationally ranked.
You take a look at that list, and there's a team coming in from California on Thursday. That game we will carry, by the way, on KIX 102.7 FM. The Masters from California, 1911 last year. They will be here Thursday in front of about 900 kids, supposedly. 800 might be more closer to it. 700 will probably be what they come in with. But there's going to be a bunch of little guys and gals in here experiencing college basketball at its finest on Thursday at noon.
And the best part of that for the little kids, they get out of school to come and do it. So that's a big bonus. But yeah, it's a great fan base to establish with younger kids. For some kids, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to come to a college game. We saw when we were down at the national tournament, the schools all around Billings, all the college teams went to the schools, did things within the schools, and then those schools came and cheered when their college girls were playing. Even though the Metro is a huge building, those schools, when they came, made an impact and a difference. And when your teams that are coming from Louisiana or coming from Texas, you really don't have much of a fan base that's there. We're fortunate enough in being a Montana team, being here in Billings, that there are enough Montana people around to cheer when we have Montana kids playing.
We have more people filing in here for this one, an early start coming up, and we're about 6 minutes away from that. Just looking over at the other side of the program here, men's basketball, the NAIA Top 25, and the Masters #1 ranked. They were 29-3 last year, and boy, you want to talk about a program that is really working there in California, as you got both of those teams in that list, and a pretty good lineup there for them. You do see that they do have Lewis and Clark State in there on the men's side at 17. Carroll is represented at 22, and the Frontier Conference being represented over there again as well. And so that's pretty cool. Also, you take a look, as we were talking about on the women's side, you do have the University of Providence in there at 18, so we're looking forward to that. We've got a pretty good lineup, of course, coming our way for tonight. The thing you talk about the University of Providence, Sue, is the fact that they are so deep, and they're very, very young in this, and Coach Bill will come over and we'll visit with him in just a moment about that. But a lot of young players here that have some experience, a couple of sophomores, Jenna Ranich, obviously, and Parker Esray. 2 of the sophomores are going to be relied on a lot here for this season.
Well, and if you remember, Emily Maldonado and Parker were freshmen last year, and they ended up winning all kinds of accolades at the end of the season. And so we have other freshmen here for the Lady Argos that will step into that spot and be able to do the same kinds of things for Coach Bill.
As promised, Coach Bill joins us. And Coach, we're just talking about your team, obviously very young, but experienced because they had a chance to go to that national tournament. And you've got a couple of great leaders out there that are only sophomores, so you're just going to get better and better, aren't you?
Yeah, we got a young team right now. I love our younger kids. They're all competing well in practice. The future's really bright for us right now.
Talk a little bit about your lineup, because Kennedy's going to be in there, and that's the first time that she's had a chance to play in a game.
No, Kennedy's been playing, so Reed tonight will be her first time tonight. Reed has her.
Reed, okay.
So, yep, so we're excited about Reed. She's been out with mono and doing well. We're excited to see her get out there tonight. Kennedy's been starting for us for a couple games, and she's done well. Tonight, Molly Schmitz will get a start in there tonight, too. Excited about Molly with Tristan being out tonight. They're going to have to step up, those young kids, but we know they can do it.
Get us up to date on Tristan and how she's doing. She has had some issues with her feet, apparently.
Yeah, no question about that. Tristan continues to have some issues with her feet. But, we're just being safe with her tonight. We could have went, but with games on Thursday and Friday, back-to-backs are tough on her. So we're trying to save her a little bit. We got back-to-back this week, back-to-back next week. So she's usually off on Tuesday, so we made the determination before the season even started that we were going to sit her for this one.
Now Thursday, obviously, looking forward just a little bit. Masters coming in here. That's going to be a heck of a game for you.
Yeah, no question. They got Tech tonight. They're a great team, well coached. They have a lot of size, so it's going to be a good matchup for us inside. We
were going through the lineup here with the NAIA bracketing, and Frontier Conference being well represented early, aren't they?
Yeah, no question. I think we have 4 teams in the top 25, 5 total receiving votes. So, the GSAC with the Masters is in. They got 5 in there also. So, anytime those powerhouses meet, somebody's going to come out on top and have a pretty good situation.
In these games like this, you kind of position your players and kind of start figuring out who's going to sub in and who's going to kind of start getting your lineup set for the season, don't you?
Yeah, no question. Tonight it's all about effort. We really are talking a lot about effort and energy and making sure they execute and take care of the basketball. Some girls will get an opportunity tonight to show what they can do, and it's important that in these type of games, that they come out and be able to show what they can do. This team is well coached. It's not going to be a cakewalk. I thought they played rocky even in the first half, so our girls have to play if we're going to have a chance to get the W tonight.
You have had All-Americans on your squads before. Obviously, Aaron Legal comes to mind. You've got Abrahamson, of course, back in the day. You've got a couple of them coming up here. Talk about Parker Esray. Over 100 minutes already so far this season in 3 games, 107 I think it was. She has played well for you.
Yeah, no question. She's Player of the Week the first week, and she's going to be a workhorse for us over her whole career. There's no question. She can rebound the basketball. If you look at her shot chart, I think she's shooting 76% from the field right now. She's 3 or 4 in the country in shooting percentage. She does a nice job with that. She's a force inside both offensively and defensively.
I know Thursday is going to be a lot of fun for you because, 1, you got a great team coming in here, but 2, you're going to have a bunch of people in here to see the University of Providence in action.
Yeah, it's an exciting day, field trip game day, 800 6th graders here to watch us play. We'll have 70 high school students from Graduation Matters. We're excited about that event. Hopefully, we'd like to see a sellout. It'd be nice to sell out for the first time. That's been one of my goals since I've been here, is to have a sellout for women's basketball. We'll be close to it, hopefully, on Thursday.
Have fun tonight.
All right, thanks,
you. Buddy. Coach Bill Himmelberg, our special guest here, and keeps us up to date, of course, how the team is looking. And every time you talk to him, Sue, you just kind of hard to wipe the smile off his face. And I say that obviously with the fact that he is just so talented. They have so much talent on here. But how do you keep all that talent happy, for 1, playing time, because they all are used to playing at a level that is high and playing a lot. But 2, how do you mix them in to where they get the right substitutions and give them the proper rest that they need to?
Well, I think the thing is, because all of them are such great athletes, that they understand that it takes everybody to make a team. This team hangs together all the time, not just on the basketball court, in their classes, living together, but they go out in the community and do things together. And I think when you have a group of young women that get along like that, no matter what the game plan is, they all buy into it.
They buy into the team concept, and that's exactly what they are. They're a great team that will have a lot of fun in this Frontier Conference, in a very competitive Frontier Conference too, I might add. Carroll, Western, LC, all on here. Northern won't be bad. They're in a rebuilding year, but they'll be right there as well. And the other cool thing that you see about this team from the University of Providence is they have some subs on the bench that can also come in here and play. Tristan Murphy being one of those, and so it should be a lot of fun. fun in this one. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, come back with the starting lineups, and we'll get you ready for basketball coming your way tonight. It is the University of Providence Argos women getting ready to battle it out here against Yellowstone. It is the Yellowstone Christian College coming in here, the Centurions against the Argos. We'll be back in 3 minutes and get you started as we've got Tuesday basketball coming your way right here at 1450 KQDI.
For your next project and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steve.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hours from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drinks and appetizer specials. You are sure to find something that hits the spot with 12 beers on tap. Domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4. And as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside the Best Western Plus Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Appreciate the fact you join us right here on 1450 KQDI. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Centurions. They are the Yellowstone Christian College out of Billings, Montana. Karen Orozco will be in there as a senior at 5'4" from California. It's going to be Evans, a senior at 5'8" from Colorado Springs. Hannah Hayes is a freshman at 5'10" right here in our own backyard over in Lewistown. Remember when she played high school there. Charnel Thompson, a junior at 5'5", Clearfield, Utah. And then they'll go with Alyssa Strickland. She is a 5'6" senior from Conway, Arkansas. Let's get over to the starting lineup here for the University of Providence. The Argos, the women come in here 3-0, undefeated on the season. Head coach Bill Himmelberg. They will go with the gal we talked about, the point guard, Emily Maldonado, a sophomore at 5'5". Good evening, Sunnyside, Washington. Thanks for joining us. Here's another one from Washington, Jenna Radich, a guard, a junior at 5'7", Olympia, Washington. She can shoot the ball. She is really, really tough and one of the leaders. A freshman from Great Falls, Montana. She is 5'11", and number 21, Molly Schmitz, will come in here for the starting lineup coming in, and actually did not play basketball for 2 years. Did play in the state tournament in softball. She is out here playing right now. Kennedy Cartwright is playing extremely well. She is a freshman at 5'11" from Pasco, Washington. And then here she comes, soon to be an All-American, Parker Esray, a sophomore from Kalama, Washington at 6'1". She is absolutely fantastic. fantastic. Coach Bill has Crystal Smith at her side, and of course, also you got Jasmine Storr, who is with LC a couple years ago, came here for this year, and being an assistant over there with Coach Bill, and it is loaded. You go right down this lineup here, Sue, and as you take a look at it, they will come at you. Kirsten Pemberton will come in as a sophomore. Aaron Malcolm's got some playing time. Cameron Katie is not suited up tonight. Tristan Murphy is not suited up, but Alicia Otis is suited up at 6'5". And then, of course, you got to talk about Ellie Teskey, a sophomore from Washington. She will get some playing time tonight as well, and she has done everything right. She is doing a great job here early in the season. Should be an exciting game here tonight.
It's going to be a great game, and you know, this team matched up last year. I remember them, and their guard, she was a real threat for a long period of time until she just ran out of steam. So
officials are ready to go. We are ready to jump it up. Parker Esray will jump it up against Evans. It is 5'8" going against Parker. Parker is in there. Of course, one of the taller players at 6'1". She is just a shy hair of Alicia, as Alicia's at 6'5". They are getting ready to get it started here. Apparently, they need to wait for someone to wipe their hands or something. I'm not sure what we're doing. But
I'm not sure. All the officials are looking around, and
yeah,
I don't know if they're waiting for the school song to stop or
who knows. As they toss it in the air, they throw it just about 4 feet in the air. Nobody had to jump even. Not the best toss to get it underway, but it is going to be the Argos to bring it to the offense. Maldonado takes it to the glass. Left side, right hand, up and in for two. She's got two already. She is playing well this season.
And totally uncontested on that one.
Easy, too easy, as the University of Providence will take care of you. As they come the other way, Evans will dribble drive down inside. Maldonado's got a steal. It's a 1-on-2 situation now. She'll pull it back out to Esray, who gets tipped out of bounds. And it's going to be Hayes that touched it out for the Centurions from Yellowstone Christian College. The Argos will get it back with 9:31 to go in the quarter.
There was a case of unselfishness there. Emily passed it off when maybe she would have just had a layup there.
Jenna Radish shoots it from behind the arc. This shot rattles around in and out. Didn't quite get it to go. Rebound taken care of by Evans. Here comes the Centurions to the court to your right-hand side as they bring it to the front court now. They'll work left-hand side, left wing. Man-to-man defense being applied by the Argos. As they dribble drive there, Argos up 2-0, 9:14 to go in the first quarter. They'll take it to the right-hand side. Evans dribbles to the left, stops on the left right elbow, passes it down over to Thomas, thinks about the shot. Now we'll set a pick on the far side. Orsko will take the shot over there off the glass, no good. Rebounded as Smith's got the rebound, gets it out to Jenna to the 10-second line.
Maldonado lost her shoe in the backcourt, so she's putting it on, running with it half on.
The old days, it was called a flat tire. Here's Maldonado to get the steal right back. She goes in, bounces to the right-hand side. Jenna Radic, unselfish pass from Maldonado. Jenna puts it in for two.
Once again, Emily just taking care of everybody right now.
Still not happy with that shoe. She's trying to get it tucked in as the Centurions down 4-0. Here's a dribble drive in there. A high arcing shot off the glass. Karen couldn't get that one to go. And coming out there is head the other way. And it's going to be Maldonado who has 2 of the 4 points as they lob it inside to Parker. Parker powers her way to the glass up, and she's got it now. They said she hopped with it.
She did a good head fake there, and apparently she moved her feet.
Parker Esray, tough inside. You usually don't see that too much in Frontier Conference being called here, as that is something that Coach Bill will go to a lot with the strength of Parker Esray inside. As here come the Centurions back in the offense now. Ruszczyk will take on the dribble drive on top of the key there and stripped and off her knee, and they're going to keep it here as they say Jenna touched it last.
Good defense by Jenna Radic.
Radic gets the defensive to knock it out of bounds. 4-0. Argos in front. 8:05 to go first quarter action right here in 1450 KQDI. Network 1 Sports as well. We'll be right back here again on Thursday. Here's a nice little give and go as Evans takes it in off the glass. She's got 2. So Evans will put it in, cuts it in half now. Argos up 4-2. Esray inside. They are banging bodies in there. She's going against Hayes. As coming the other way, Maldonado got a little loose with the ball. Now she gets it back, kicks it back out top of the key. Molly swings it around to Jenna. Jenna from 21. Her shot front of the rim, no good. Rebounded, taken care of by Thomas. So we'll go the other way for the Centurions. They're going left to right. Fair crowd on hand here. The student section coming in as it is election night. We've got coverage coming up here in just a little bit as they'll wrap it up. Nice little give and go. Hard off the glass. No shot is going to be missed by Thomas. And then it looks like Emily touched it out of bounds.
Checking in now for the first time for the Lady Argos with Kirsten Pemberton.
She'll sub for Jenna here. Pemberton, Belt native, of course, has played in numerous state championships. As she comes in, she'll plug up the middle now on the zone. They look to get it in bounds, and then it's going to be tipped out of bounds. I think Molly got a hand on it.
Yeah, Molly Schmidt moving through there and tipped it out.
So Molly touches it, goes out of bounds. They'll give it back to the Centurions with 29 seconds to go here. They look for someone to break open, and that's going to be a moving screen up top there as Evans kind of threw a hip into her. And so that'll be the first foul called against the Centurions here as they go the other way. First team foul as well. Emily Maldonado will walk it to the 10-second line with a little bit of pressure from Orozco. And then there's a bad pass there, and a steal going the other way. Here's a layup from Thomas. It's up and in. We're tied at 4. A little lackadaisical with that one.
It was. Kind of nobody was prepared down at the Argo end.
So they'll come back the other way. It is going to be taken care of by Pemberton to the 10-second line. She'll run the offense now. Pretty much a box and one on Emily. They'll set a pick for Pemberton. Goes around as she loses it, and another steal there. That's the frustration you're going to have with a young team as the turnovers just getting sloppy with the ball. And they turn it over, so here comes the Centurions. They can take the lead for the first time. Thomas, nice move. Oh, took her to school. As Thomas goes with the spin move, head and shoulder fake, steps back through, she puts it in for 2.
And she was the one that I said was a threat early on.
6-4. Centennials take the lead. 6:33 to go, first quarter action. Here comes Maldonado the other way, missed it. Is Parker pounding away to the glass, up and in for 2.
That's what Parker is just so good about doing, rebounding and right back up.
Tied for the second time tonight as it's 6-6. Here's a leap and leaner, no good. It comes out of there, rebounded by Parker. It comes to Emily. Maldonado looks down the court. They've got a nice wide open pass down there, up and in, driving down the court at the other end. It's going to be Cartwright for 2. Alicia Otis will come off the bench and sub in. Jenna Radich will check back in at the next dead ball. We should have a media timeout coming up soon. Here comes a hesitation dribble. Argo's up 8-6 on our Benefits Game of the Week scoreboard. They'll work around the perimeter, top of the right key there. Handling it there is Strickland. Strickland has to back out. Thomas on a little shot. It's a little bunny inside from 10, no good. Molly's got the rebound and hand it off to Emily. Maldonado to the 10-second line. Now with the left-handed dribble, tries to get it inside and going to be tipped out of bounds.
Just didn't get an Argo over there for her pass through the middle.
Emily has had some unforced errors early in this one, and she throws that one away, so she'll get subbed out for. Parker will go to the sidelines with 5:37 to go. Alicia comes in. You've got Molly Smith, Jenna Radich. It looks like Pemberton's still in there, as well as Cartwright, as they'll play with those 5 at the 5:28 mark. First quarter action as they juke and jive. Now they drive down to the baseline. Here's a floater. That's no good off the backside. They fight for it. Molly's got the rebound. Here comes Molly to the front court. Back out to Jenna. Jenna thinks about it. No, it goes inside to Alicia. Hoop and a harm. She got it inside. Nice play. Alicia did a great job protecting the ball with the left hand.
She did a great job of getting in there, being strong, and then ended up being fouled, so she'll be at the free throw line the first time for any of the Lady Argos.
A lot of folks out there listening, already getting folks to check in with us. If you'd like to say hi, we'd love to hear from you. As we say hello to Olympia, Washington. Good to have you guys on board with us. As the free throw is no good, rebounded by the Centurions. And we'll go the other way. Argos up by 4, 10 serving 6 here in this one. As here comes the Centurions with the dribble drive. Orozco gets rid of it, loses it. Cartwright's got it. She'll come up the other way. And will clear herself a little bit of room. Comes inside the paint, goes to the outside. Jenna dribbles off the left hand, looks underneath. She lost it. She threw it away. As they go the other way, another unforced error here by the Argos. Centennials coming the opposite way. Strickland with a dribble drive, gets rid of it over the right side, and a moving screen again. That's the second one that's been called against the Centennials here in this first quarter.
Checking in will be Ali Teskey as we get ready to take a timeout.
It's a media timeout. We'll take it with them with 4:40 to go. First quarter action. A 60-second break here as we break away. The Argos lead at 10-6 right here on 1450 KQDI AM.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the day at Taco John's.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
No.
10-6. Thanks for joining us right here. Argos in front in this one. It is Tuesday night action coming your way as we say hello to our good friends in Olympia. 406-450-1147. Yeah, might as well say hey. Yeah, give us a little shout out on this election night. Hope the elections go the way you want them to. 406-450-1147. Here comes full court press being applied now. Jenna's got the basketball in the backcourt. Looks down the court, gets it to Cartwright, comes on the dribble drive. Alicia's right there. She'll take it to the glass. Big move. Boy, I tell you, that was a nice shot from Kennedy. She takes it up and in for two.
And Alicia, what a nice job ready there to assist her if she had missed on that basket.
Argos have doubled it up now. 12 serving 6 here in this one. Long three-pointer on the way. That shot battles around, no good. Missed out of there was Evans, rebounded by the Argos, and they're going to come to the front court with Jenna. Radich has it on this left wing, stops there, looks inside. Teskey's posted up, inside, great pass on Alicia for two. Jenna, great vision as she fires that one in there.
Nice move for Alicia.
Nice job there as she gets it in. 14-6 now. Here comes the Centenarians back on the offense. It is going to be an interesting game coming up as we get ready for Thursday as they've got a powerhouse coming in here. We'll talk more about that as we work our way through this broadcast. 3:42 to go, first quarter action. Here comes Pemberton the other way. She's got one person to get around. Left-handed dribble, and she takes it in, and she got fouled out here. Evans will pick up the foul out about the free throw line.
That was a nice job by Pemberton. She drew that foul. She was running so fast, there wasn't a way she was going to get a shot off. She did a nice job. Checking in for the Argos will be Reed Hazard. First time Reed would play. Coach talked about that in the pregame. And Marka Heron is in as well. Two more freshmen that are just absolutely outstanding. Marka, a state champion in Class A with the Havre Blue Ponies. And, of course, Reed coming in here for the first time. Fighting some mono the last time. And we're going to have a moving screen underneath. So that must be the call of the night now because they've got a little bit too much contact in there. And so that is the third foul that has been called on the offense just for that same type of movement. Hello, everybody coming in. The Esray family are listening in. Hello, Mama Esray. How's Grandma and Grandpa doing? Yep. Boy, we had fun with them in Italy.
Grandma and Grandpa, we had a blast with.
We had a blast with them.
We had a blast with everybody, but Grandma and Grandpa, we really had a good time.
I believe the Anderson family's listening out there from Idaho. Glad to have you guys on board with us. We will keep you entertained, no question about it. We love this basketball team. Here comes the Centennials as Thomas tries to step through, couldn't get it to go. Now she'll turn around. She'll put up the right-handed lane, and she's got it in for two more. She's leading the way. That's a pretty good move right there. 14-8. It is Marka Heron coming the other way. Reed has it. Hazard will take it and stop there. Comes over to Marka. Marka dribbles at top of the key. Hazard fires from 20. Her shot up. Left side of the rim, no good. Heron's got the rebound.
Big rebound for Marka.
She did that a lot at the Four Seasons Arena in the championship, the game that we had a chance to call in that state championship the last March it was. Here comes Hazard, kicks it back over to the Pemberton. Pemberton her side to Teskey. Teskey turns around, get in there. Now I couldn't quite get the shot to go, but she'll go to the free throw line. You know, and that's the cool thing about Ellie. She gets to that charity stripe a lot. She draws a lot of fouls.
She does. She plays in there real physical. The thing is that she's such a sweet person. You wouldn't expect that. And when she gets on the basketball court, she's just tough in the middle.
So she will go to the charity stripe to shoot two. Rattles that one in and makes that one.
Parker is checking back in as Alicia checks out.
She'll go to the sidelines and continues to get stronger and stronger, learning this quicker game here at the Frontier Conference. Teskey at the free throw line. That one's up and in. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And nets that one down.
2 for 2 for Ellie.
16-8. Argos in front. 2:38 to go. First quarter action. As the defense, man-to-man defense being applied here. Hazard really putting the pressure on here. And a little too much contact out there. She lost about a half a step on that first dribble and played catch-up behind Thomas. Now, Thomas can play. She's a pretty good basketball player. She's the one that played well here last year and continues to play here in this one as Hazard picks up her first personal. 5 team fouls against the Centennians. That's only the second one here against the Argos on the inbounds pass. Teskey's got the rebound, clears it out of there. Remember when she did that so well in Italy and about that third game, I think it was, as Marca tries to bounce it inside to Parker. That's going to be out of there. It's coming back the other way. As they do, they'll be the Centennians on the offense. They go inside the key. Now they kick it back out to Thomas, left wing. 16-8, Argos in front, 2:12 to go in the quarter as they go to man-to-man defense. Here's a dribble drive on that right-hand side, and it's going to be stolen. Marca Heron clears the way, right-handed hop up and threw it at the bottom of the rim. I think she heard footsteps of Aker coming in there. Aker, excuse me, and so that is where she has missed that shot. So the rebound comes back the other way. Evans tries it from downtown. She got it for the trifecta.
I think that's the first three for the Centurions.
So that is a three-pointer there. It is 16-11. Argos in front, 1:41 to go in the quarter. Argos back on the offense as they come down. Look at inside to Parker. Parker top of the key. Hazard jukes to the left, comes to the right, kicks it back into Parker. Parker gets a block from behind. You don't see that very often. I'll bet it doesn't happen this time. And she pounds it in there, bottom half of the rim. So rebounded coming out of there, picked up by Gregory, who takes care of it. For the Centennians, they come to the offense to the right-hand side of the court. As they work left-hand side, Orozco over there, and a foul here, a reaching foul will be called. And so that is called out there, and so that will be a foul.
Checking back in for the Argos is Emily Maldonado as well as Kennedy Cartwright. Checking out is Marca Heron and Kirsten Pemberton.
Both getting very good minutes here in this first quarter as coach going down the bench, giving everybody a good shot at it here. Now they'll go on the inside. Here comes the Centurions. Missed that. Teskey's got the rebound, goes to Maldonado. Emily brings it to the front court, over to Hazard. Hazard stops there. Dribble drives, kicks it back out to Maldonado. Back to Hazard. Spots up from 21. No. Back left side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cartwright in there. Battling for it on her knees. Gets down and loses it. Here comes the other way. It's going to be Thomas to the offense. Stops at the free throw line. Passes it to the left side to nobody. But nobody was open, and so they'll come back the other way.
Checking back in, it'll be Alicia Otis.
So she had a 2-second rest.
And Ellie is going to check out.
High fives all around for her. She played well. 50.2 to go in the first quarter. Argos up 16-11 in this one. Hazard to bring it on the inbounds to Maldonado as he passes into her. Reed, a 5'10", Portland, Oregon freshman coming in here. We met her this summer at the baseball games. First time we got to meet her.
Yep, very nice.
Very nice kid, yes. Dribble drive, no stops there. Goes to Parker on the left wing. Kicks it back out top of the key. Hazard looks inside to Alicia, and it went right off her fingertips. Got a hand on it, was Gregory. And that kind of messed up the flight of the ball a little bit.
Yeah, I think that Paige Gregory got a good shot on it to deflect that.
They wanted to get a sub in here, as I believe that's Molly over there on that sideline. They couldn't get her in with 24 seconds to go, as the ball had already come into play. Here comes the Centurions down 16-11, 19 to go. As they go with the same shot clock here, they'll kick a right side, long three on the way. It's up good. Nice shot from outside on his right-hand side from Brown. Marissa Brown, a senior at 5'9", stops and pops it from behind the arc. Argos up by 2 with 4 to go. Maldonado favors this position right here. She'll drive in. Fire, trying to answer the three the other way. Rolls around, couldn't quite get it to go. They'll go to the sidelines. First quarter in the book, and it's the Argos up by 2. We'll come back with second quarter action right after this. Argos 16, Centennians 14. We're back in 1 minute on right here on 1450 KQDI AM.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state.
Whatever reason, it just really sounds scratchy right now.
Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website. Check out our Facebook.
Centurion.
Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day. At Access Fitness.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system?
That commercial's really loud.
Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier, turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate.
No,
452-9541.
Nope, I don't hear.
Second quarter action coming your way right here on 1450 KQDI, and the Centurions are down by 2. They'll get the ball to get it started here in this second quarter. Argos lead at 16-14 as we get it underway. Quarters, of course, as we talked about in this one. And, of course, guys play the halves. The girls, the guys I don't think are home until like December sometime. Here comes the Centurions on the offense as they get it into the hands on the right side of Thomas. Thomas will work it around the perimeter. Pass to this right wing. Strickland goes back out to Thomas, left side. As they go down into the hands, looks like there's a nice drive there. Rebound is going to be tipped out of bounds. Argos will get it here. They will get it on the inbounds, up by 2 in this one.
Schmitz will bring it in to Maldonado.
Good buddy Jeff checks in with us over there in the Washington area. Jeff is a pretty good golfer, I'm just saying. Here comes the Argos back the other way as they have the basketball up by a deuce. They go inside to Molly, wide open, didn't take the shot, kicked it back out to Jenna. Jenna fires from outside the arc, no good. Rebounded by the Centurions, they'll go the other way. As they bring it to the front court, Strickland will lose it top of the key. Now they'll fire from 3. Evans shoots it, bricks it off the back of the irons, and here comes the Argos. Molly's got the basketball for the University of Providence, who will give it to Emily. Hands it off to her, comes off that left wing, now looks inside, goes down inside to Cartwright, back out to Emily. Emily from 22, no, man, just can't get it to go. But right there to clean it up, it's going to be Parker Esray for 2.
That's what Parker does so well.
Knocks it down inside and makes it an 18-14 lead right now. As here comes the Centurions coming back the other way. That shot no good. Missed it. The second shot is up. Nice job inside as Accra puts it in. And Zahan, I believe it is, knocks it down inside as they come back the other way. Now here's a pass that's thrown away. Emily tries a tough pass there, and it's stolen. Taken out there by Evans. They'll kick right side. Here's a long one from Strickland. It's up and in.
And the first time that the Centurions have taken the lead, 19-18.
They are in front here in this one, and the Argos coming back the other way. As they'll go right-hand side, Jenna has it there, back to Maldonado, left wing. Cartwright looks on to Parker. Parker fires it back out around the perimeter. Good ball moving here. They think about the shot, wait now, they'll drive inside, lobs it underneath. Parker has to go get it, and she's fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice job, Parker, making room for herself and drawing the foul.
So she draws the foul in that one, and we'll have a chance to go to the free throw line. Parker Esray at the line, trying to get the lead back to the Argos. And the difference of the game, 3-pointers obviously, as Parker makes that one, rolls it over the top. As the Argos have not made but 1 from behind the arc, and on the other side, the Centurions have made 4 of 5 so far. Tied at 19. Our third tie of the night. Parker trying to get that off the board and take the lead back. She does as she rolls that one in. 20-19 on our benefits game of the week. As we come back the other way, Centurions have it left wing. They'll dribble drive there, and a little nickel dimer on that side. A blocking foul will be called. She extended that arm and gained some advantage. Not
go ahead.
In the act of shooting yet. That is the first one of the second quarter, team-wise. And the first one that is called against the Argos in this second quarter against Mully. And so that is her first one. As they come back in now, they'll go left wing, taking care of it there. As Karen has it on that left side, jukes to the left, comes back on the baseline, spins around. Orozco kicks it back out top of the key, and they'll have to chase it down with Strickland out at the taco treat sign. They'll come back there, now dribble, top of the key, wait, now gets rid of it with 9 to shoot, go on the shot clock. Orozco has it on the dribble drive, comes to the free throw line, hesitation dribble, kicks it back out left side. Really working that left side, lost it as Emily's got it. The loose ball, and here comes the Argos. Cartwright breaks open. Kennedy's shot is up, rolls around, up and in. She got it there. Nice job on that backside. Kennedy Cartwright for 2.
Nice left-handed layup as well.
Another freshman putting it down in this one. As Reed will check back in. And it looks like Pemberton will check back in as well at the next whistle. Here comes the Centurions with the basketball, down 22-19. Molly kicks it off her knee, and she goes, I'm not going to go get it. Referee, go get that ball, will you?
Ellie Teskey checking back in as well. This is a thing coach is going to be real fortunate to have those, have 3 and 4 players that he can sub in at a time.
Well, that's it, and you don't lose a step with any one of them that come in here. So you got Reed in there, Emily, Parker, looks like Kirsten on the one side, and Ellie on the other side. Here comes the pass inside, shot clock violation. Don't see that very often.
Parkerson gets tripped up at down there on the baseline. Now she's laughing all the way up the floor. I think she tripped herself.
Yeah. She has played in some big games. It's good to see her stick here with the University of Providence, the Argos, as Maldonado comes the other way. Reed's got the basketball, stops there, goes back to Emily. Emily fires it inside. Another bad pass for Emily. Boy, very uncharacteristic for her in this first half. She's just trying to force the action a little too much, it looks like. And she throws that one away. And then at the other end, Evans will fire from three. That's no good. Parker says, I've got it. I'll take care of it here. And she'll whip it over to Emily, who brings it to that 10-second line. Emily, the Providence, loses it for a moment there. Now goes over to Reed. Has her jukes to the left, comes back to the right. Maldonado will take care of the basketball with 17 to go. But she throws it away again. Stolen there, and coming back the other way is Evans, who will get it out here as it's going to be a little 15-footer off the mark. No good from Strickland. And now it's a track race as we go back the other way. They'll take care of it. Pemberton looks inside, and the Argos throw it away again. Another bad pass. There's a lot of turnovers. Coach Bill is not going to be happy when he sees those stats at halftime. Strickland at the top of the key, who fires that one no good. Picked up by the University of Providence Argos, and they'll kind of slow things down here and kind of get their half-court offense going.
Good job on Parker's part to slow it down, let everybody regroup.
That's the leadership she brings to this as a sophomore, as she gets rid of it and almost throws it away again as Reed has to come and chase it down. We'll go to Teskey. Ellie fires it across. Pemberton can shoot the three. Here's a shot. Eye-arcing shot, no good. Missed. Rebounded underneath, taken care of by the Centurions. And taken out of there, going the other way is going to be Strickland. We'll bring it up to that 10-second line. 22-19 on the Benefice Game of the Week scoreboard. 22-19, Argos in front. 5 minutes to go in the first half. As they take care of it at the top of the key, Roscoe has it there. Now goes on the left side, kicks it around the perimeter to Pelletier. Nice pass inside, body contact. Second attempt is up as Evans will put it in for two.
That was good defense on Ellie's part. Pretty physical, but it was great defense.
22-21, Argos here by one. Parker's wide open. You don't want to leave her open. She'll make that bunny time and time again. Parker Ezra knocks it down, 24-21. 4:31 to go here in our second quarter. As they go inside, Centurions have it around the left side. And it'll be Orozco taking care of it. Gives it to Strickland. Strickland can play. Pretty good player there. That zone defense, they break it down on the inside, and Parker reaches out and commits the foul.
Checking in will be Alicia as well as Marka Heron.
So she'll get some playing time here. Timeout will be called, and we'll take it with them with 4:17 to go. Timeout on the floor. It is 4:17 to go in the second quarter, and the Argos are up by 3. And we'll be back in 1 minute right here on 1450 KQDI.
For 124 years, Kaufman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the Great Falls community, supporting local events and high school sports. After all 3 generations of Kaufman's have attended local schools and participated in local and Montana University sports, Kaufman's Menswear Center is proud to bring you this broadcast of high school sports. Kaufman's Menswear Center, a proud sponsor of local high school student athletes. Kaufman's Menswear Center, 411 Central Avenue.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
Thank you so much for everybody checking in around the nation. That is pretty cool. All over the place here. We appreciate you as you're on board, and we can't wait to see you here at one of the games. And if you're on the road somewhere, hopefully we'll catch you. Maybe we'll get over to Missoula and see you there, because that's kind of a short distance for, of course, our friends from Washington to travel over there to Missoula. So that'll be kind of fun. And happy Thanksgiving to you all, if we don't get a chance to talk to you prior to that. As, of course, the holiday season is here. I wear a 2X if you're interested in that. Well, Christmas is coming up, too. You know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, you got to get the order in early.
You may as well put the list out now. That's right.
Jeff has seen me golf. He probably wants to give me a new driver or something like that. So, yeah, you know, I mean, and he's shaking his head saying, that's not going to help, Sarge. 2 free throws were missed. Here come the Argos. They're up 24-21. 4:12 to go in the first half. As Ellie's got it at the top of the key. Goes out over to Pemberton. Inside to Alicia. Alicia looks, kicks it out to the far side. And then we'll lose it there. as they come back the other way. Turnovers are the main factor of this first half for the Argos. That has hurt them. That and the fact they're not shooting well from behind the arc in this contest. Here comes the Centurions back on the offense inside. Nice little 15-footer. That shot off the mark, no good. Missed inside from Thomas. Then they'll battle for the rebound, and a foul will be called here. Kirsten might have got a little bit of the arm as she stole it there.
And she went pretty hard on that rebound. Checking back in will be Jenna Radich as Pemberton will check out.
So here they come back the other way as they'll bring it on the inbounds. And it'll be Orozco to do that. She will get it into that left baseline as they come the other way, trying to force it inside. Jenna's got the steal now. Here comes Jenna the other way. Jenna dribble drive to the right side of the key, over on the far side, gets it over to Reed, and a little bumping foul called here. You usually don't see those too much in that one. So they do call that foul. That will be foul number 3 against Evans. So she's in a little bit of foul trouble with 3:32 to go in the second quarter.
And the thing about the Centurions is that they don't have a whole lot of subs, so that's going to play into a problem for them.
So here come the Centurions back the other way, down by 3. Top of the key, Evans has it there with those 3 personal fouls. Goes over here to the right side of Strickland. Tough defense being applied by Reed now. Hazard will sail back into that zone defense. Here's a long 3 on the way. That shot no good from Orozco. And then they battle for the rebound, reset the shot clock. Orozco's got it top of the key to Strickland. Now they'll fire it inside of Thomas. Thomas has it. Looks, has to kick it back out. Strickland from 21. No, side of the rim, missed it. And rebounded and tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Jenna. They'll give it right back to her.
Checking back into the contest will be Emily Maldonado as well as Kennedy Cartwright. Reed and Marca will take a break.
2:57 to go, second quarter action. Student body a little quiet over there.
I think there's classes going on too.
Yeah. 3 on the corner. Orozco's shot rolls around, no good. Rebounds are not favoring the Argos right now as that one's tipped out of bounds.
Actually, I'll tell you what the difference is with the cheer section. Hockey team is at hockey practice. Those hockey players get everybody riled up.
What a lot of fun. We had a chance to go up there and watch that, and we normally don't get many times to watch them play just because of the schedules that we have. And that was fun. They got a tough win over Idaho that night. They won it 6-5, and they score on a pretty regular basis, so that's pretty cool. So we see what's happening. We've been pretty quiet here for a while. Neither team really scoring much, stuck at 24-21. Argos in front by 3. Jenna top the key, goes to Emily. Looks inside to Parker. Now she'll fire behind the arc. Shot missed that one. And rebounded taken care of inside. Right over to Parker, who does the floater no good. Pounds her way to the glass. She'll draw a foul.
Again, talking about how smart Parker is out there. Took one shot, went in and got her own rebound, and then draws the foul. She's just so physical in there. The other girls can't handle her.
Mom Kindy is, I got to ask you, I'm going to have to arm wrestle Parker. I think she'd beat me.
I'm pretty sure.
She is so strong.
I'm pretty sure she will.
But she was...
No, the kindness of her heart, she know how old you are. And she go, well, he can
He's kind of an old guy. If I
He's
hurt
an
him,
old guy, yeah. She'd feel bad.
He'll have a heart attack or something. So, but I was going to say, she has grown up with 2 tough football players in her family, of course. And so she's pretty strong as she makes the free throws. As she makes one of the 2, 25-21. 2:24 to go here in the second quarter from Great Falls McLaughlin Gymnasium. Do want to say thank you to the Halftime and Taco Treat, by the way. A couple of major sponsors here for the McLaughlin Center. Tough defense being applied there. Finally, they do get rid of it, and the Centurions will come on the offense, drive it inside as it's missed, and then they'll come back the other way. Jenna breaks out from the pack. Looks for the secondary break. Parker's got it there. Jukes left, comes back to the right. Now goes inside. Her power move up and in. She's got 2 more.
That was a nice shot from Parker. She had 4 people on her. Great job.
Coming into the contest, she had 58 points in 3 games already, averaging 19.3 points there, and absolutely fantastic as she puts down 2 more there. She has been selected as the Frontier Player of the Week a couple of different times. She'll be an All-American before it's all said and done. As they come the other way, here's a dribble drive inside, missed it. Shot's just not falling inside as Aka couldn't get it to go.
Ellie Teskey had nice defense on that play.
So they will come back the other way on the inbounds. 3 team fouls apiece on the inbounds pass, and it's going to be taken care of by the point guard here. Orozco comes with it, now goes left side to Evans, holds it there with the left-handed drive. Goes in, partially blocked there. I think Emily got a hand on it. Now Teskey just out-muscles everybody and takes care of the ball. Argos up 6 here with 1:14 to go until halftime. As it's going to take care of Molly, top of the key. Jenna's got it, waits, looks in around the corner, and throws it away, and then a foul will be called here. And this may be against, we'll see. That's going to go against Emily Maldonado. She ran into her.
First foul for Emily.
I look up and I was going to say, well, they're going to signal number 3, and I go, well, wait a minute, both of them are number 3. Evans and Maldonado have the same number, but they say it's going to be your ball, go the other way. So Emily's picked up her first foul here with 1:03 to go in our second quarter. As they come back the other way, Orozco takes care of it with a dribble drive, backdoor pass, and just kind of got away on her as it gets into the hands of Hayes. Back to Orozco with under a minute to go. Orozco back and back out, 12 to go on the shot clock. She'll drive in there. She'll push off, and the defense gets back. Evans will fire from 3, rolls around, no good. Got out-rebounded here as the Centurions now will get the rebound. And it's about a 10-second difference on the shot clock to game clock. Orozco, left corner, dribbles there, hesitation. Triple team, she's fouled.
She moved into a pack house there in the middle of the key, drew that foul. A foul is going to be called on Jenna. That'll be her first.
She's got 1. Active shooting. Orozco will go there. Karen Orozco is a senior at 5'4". La Quinta, California, Grace University. As she gets ready to take this shot. Down by 6 on the Benefits Game of the Week scoreboard. And the shot is missed there with 32.2 to go in our second quarter. Thursday night should be an exciting one. Coming in here, of course, to Great Falls is a team that is ranked pretty well on the NAIA Top 25 list. They will come in here with Masters University as they are on this list at number 14. The University of Providence at number 18, tied at number 18 on that poll. As a second shot coming up here, 27-21 with 32.2 to go on the clock. It is up and good. She knocks that one down. 27-22. A 2-second difference as far as the game clock, shot clock go. As Argos are leading this one, Maldonado to Jenna. Jenna will fire this one. That's up and in. She finally hit one from the left wing.
There we go.
Trifecta land for Jenna Radish as she knocks it down. Tickles the twine from 19-9. And as the Argos up 30-22 with 10 to go on the shot clock. Three-pointer Evans the other way, no good. Parker's got the box out and takes care of it. Ezra will hand it off to Emily. 5 seconds to go. Emily comes down the other way. Jukes left, comes back to the right. Floater is up, rolls around, no good. Shot up, and Emily, or excuse me, it's going to be Teskey trying to put it back in, and the shot clock and the game clock will expire. They'll head to the locker room. Gives us a chance to take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back and take a look at some of the numbers in just a moment. As we head to halftime, the University of Providence Argos have 30, and the Centurions from the Yellowstone Christian College have 22. We're back in 3 minutes right here on 1450 KQDI.
Three-Way Auto Body knows it happens every day. The dreaded car accident. Thankfully, everyone's okay. Well, except your car. That's where Three-Way Auto Body comes in. Plus, they guarantee their work so you can rest assured that it was fixed to factory specs and with your safety in mind. So, the next time you find yourself in a fender bender, tow it or drive it straight to Three-Way Auto Body.
Three-Way Auto Body, driven to perfection.
I gotta go.
Sometimes nature calls, and you may be working outside on a project or enjoying a concert. Rocky Mountain Portables is always there with the latest equipment and supplies to provide you with a clean, odor-free, and well-maintained portable restroom. Call Rocky Mountain Portables for your long-term projects, one-day jobs, events, and everything in between. Call 727-4155 today, because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Find your advantage and start earning college credit in 8-week classes. Apply now and start taking classes that will launch your new career in accounting or computer technology, or start earning credits that you can transfer across the state. Through the 8-week advantage, you take fewer classes at a time, dive deep into the material, have more flexibility. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. We'd like to wish you and your family a safe and bountiful harvest. With crops filling up the bins, it moves us closer and closer to yet another winter wheat season in the not-so-distant future. We've got your winter wheat needs covered. Clearstone, Brawl, Judy, Warhorse, Kelvin, Monument, 503, Saturn, Winter Barley, and Willow Creek. Give us a call to discuss your seed needs. Hotchkiss Seed, 466-5553.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street. The Celtic Cowboy is never more Celtic than during Sunday brunch. From 10:30 till 2 p.m. Enjoy live traditional Irish music along with great food. Order from our regular breakfast menu and choose to add our salad and pastry bar for just $4 more. Or choose our all-you-can-eat salad, pastry, and omelet bar for just $14. Top it off with Build Your Own Mimosa or Bloody Mary bar. Enjoy brunch your way while you listen to live Celtic music at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Basketball on a Tuesday night right here on 1450 KQDI. Appreciate the fact you're with us. Jim Sargent along with my wife Sue Sargent bringing you the play of this one. And the Argos are up 30-22 in a game that wasn't played very well at all in the first half. And I'm sure Coach Bill's in the locker room saying, what are we doing? We have to be ready to play. 18 turnovers in that first half.
Yeah, that's so uncharacteristic. And even though he's subbing in a lot of people, that isn't what the issue is. I mean, it's not the lack of playing time with each other. It's just careless turnovers. So that'll be taken care of, I'm sure, after a couple of adjustments here in the locker room.
Parker Ezra is leading the way. Total points on both sides here. She has 11 double digits there. And she also has quite a few of the rebounds with 9 of those on her way to another double-double here in this one. And so absolutely great effort from her. Emily has struggled a little bit here in this one, taking care of the basketball. She already has 5 turnovers on her own in that. And just a little lackadaisical with it. She has forced the ball a little more than we have seen her in the past, and I think because she's imagining the defense is a little shorter than what they normally see, that she sees an opening there. But the quickness of this team from Yellowstone Christian College, the Centurions, they're playing pretty well, and they're doing a nice job stealing the ball.
Yeah, Thomas from the Centurion, she is very, very quick, and I think she just gains a couple steps faster than what the Argos are seeing. Emily has 2 points to her credit as well, and you know, she usually lights them up for quite a few. So, you know, over the second half, hopefully things will change for her. Jenna has 5 points to her credit. Kennedy Cartwright has 6. Allie has 2. But Allie also, she has 5 rebounds, and 4 of those are defensive rebounds. So between her and Parker, they have 9 defensive rebounds. And then Molly Schmitz, also defensive rebounds.
It will be fun to watch Alicia grow in this program, and you can see it in the 4th game that she's in already. The first game, she was very uncomfortable, really starting to settle in. We had a chance to talk to her. She sat beside us at the hockey match up there, and she's getting very comfortable with the school and very comfortable with her team right now.
Yeah, and she, you know, when we first met her the first time, I think it was at the picnic that we, the host families had the beginning of the year picnic for. Pretty shy, pretty quiet, didn't say a whole lot. We had the team breakfast before the game. She just really was, again, you know, she said thank you, and that was it. Really didn't want to engage in dialogue. And heck, we sat next to her at the hockey, and you and her were talking hockey. And you know, to her family, I'd like to give kudos to her family, as well as let's see who else was with her.
Anderson was there with her. Yeah, she was there.
And we said to the girls, we'll buy if you'll fly. We wanted hot chocolate. They wanted hot chocolate. And the girls went and got it. And heck, we come into the gym today, and both of the girls come up and said, hey, thanks for that hot chocolate. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal from us, but that's the kind of character that we have here on our team. And so to Alicia's family and to Kennedy's family, you raised them right.
Yeah, it's exciting. Ray Booley was there, of course. She's setting out, redshirting this year. She's got a little issue with her foot and had a walking cast on there. And as we talked about, Caitlin was there as well. A bunch of freshmen. You take a look at this, and you got all kinds of different freshmen on here for this team. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different freshmen on here. Such a young team in this one. You got Tristan Murphy as a senior and not even dressed out tonight. And the other senior, of course, is Sydney Arendt in that one as well.
And she wasn't dressed out tonight either.
Yeah,
I don't think.
And I know that they have had some health issues, and they continue to work through that, as Bill was talking about in the pregame. We're going to come back and take a look at the scoring. We'll talk more about our halftime and, of course, a little bit of some of the broadcast schedule coming your way, because we have a bunch of sports coming our way here for this week. And, of course, we got it started here on election night. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. Hear a word from those tremendous sponsors that allow us to do this game for you right here on 1450 KQDI.
How much hotter and juicier is McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder? Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
Colder than my stepson's handshake.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
At Benefis Health System, we know that you have people who rely on you, which is why maintaining your health with preventative care is so important. Our primary care services are dedicated to your overall wellness, so that you can live the life you love with the ones you love. Because you're not just our patients, you're our friends and neighbors. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Looking to discover and learn about new wines? Then come explore the Dark Horse Wine Snug at the Celtic Cowboy. The third week of every month, the Dark Horse features new wines from a variety of regions and vineyards. And our selections are paired with delicious items from the Celtic Kitchen. Admission is free if you're a Dark Horse Wine Club member, and only $15 for non-members. So enjoy great wine, great food, and great company at the Dark Horse Wine Snug downstairs at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Hi, I am Bailey Escott with the University of Providence Rodeo Team. As I get closer to graduation, I realize that I need to take control over my life. Auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance have always been handled by my parents.
I changed this ad, and I don't know how it keeps coming back.
It's a scary world. Who should I trust?
Is
Randy
that?
Bogdan.
I've changed it, and I don't know how it keeps coming back. It's got to be a different number
not
somewhere.
what I want to hear. Proper coverage is as important as the cost. It doesn't matter how cheap the premium is if you're not covered properly. Give Randy a call today. He is located 1 block west of Riverview School on Smelter Avenue. Or give him a call at 453-5255.
At Benefis Health System, we know that you have people who rely on you, which is why maintaining your health with preventative care is so important. Our primary care services are dedicated to your overall wellness, so that you can live the life you love with the ones you love. Because you're not just our patients, you're our friends and neighbors. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken, or new sirloin steak, or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Halftime on a Tuesday night right here on 1450 KQDI. Thanks for joining us. Sarge and Mrs. Sarge coming at you. Brian taking care of us back at Radio Central. Good job back there, Brian, and always interested in how they work the board back there. It comes off of satellites, and they got to get this set up and that set up, and, of course, make sure the spots are all going, so we appreciate the fact that he takes care of us and handles the situation that goes in front of him. We have this game going on tonight, obviously, here this evening, and the reason we've got this over here on 1450 is Montana State University Bobcats are playing basketball tonight. Season kicks off today, so they actually had a preseason game against Montana Western, but they really get things rolling now. And talked to Coach Brian Fish up there at Bozeman, and he's got a lot of hope. He's got a kid that stands right at 7 feet, and he has developed into a stronger player. He just got out pushed around last year in the Big Sky, and Coach says he's really developed, worked on the weights on the offseason, and he expects him to have a pretty good season here. Bobcats should be right in the middle of everything in that basketball season on the men's side as well as the women's side.
Yeah, and you know, both of the Bobcat teams have really great coaches, and you know, they find good kids to come in and play, and the women's program has been a little bit more successful than the men, but Coach Fish, boy, he's really given it its all to get them up where they need to be.
Trista Benford, of course, over there for the girls' side at Bozeman, and so we'll see how that works out. And, of course, the Bobcats, football-wise, have a distant opportunity to get into the playoffs, but they got to have a lot of things going their direction, and everybody's kind of looking forward to that Cat and Grizz game coming up in Missoula. And of course, both teams have struggled a little bit this season, so we'll see kind of how that pans out. We're looking forward to being a part of that.
Well, the Cat Grizz game for all of our out-of-state listeners is our in-state game, and it's the biggest game in the state. And whether you've gone to either of those universities or not, you're one or the other. And so for all of our listening friends of the Argos, you are now Montana State Bobcats, and that's the team you want to cheer for.
That's the team, so yeah. So
kind of the same colors, really, so you can wear your Argo stuff and say you're Cat fans for all of you that are out there.
So, Jeff, when you come back, you let me know when you come to Great Falls. I'll make sure I get you a Bobcat shirt so you can wear that with you, so that is good. Hey, we do have a lot of sports. We talked about it coming up on Thursday. Graduation Matters. High school kids will be here. There'll be about 800. We'd really like to fill the place, so make sure you kind of put that on your calendar. As we do that Thursday at noon, we will have the field trip day here, and a chance for those kids to experience college basketball for one, and two, come in here and see what this big gym, nice new facility is here in Great Falls. We're looking forward to that on Thursday. And then, of course, Friday, we've got the University of Providence volleyball team. They're going to travel to Butte, Montana. They'll take on Montana State University Northern at 5 p.m. We will have that contest for you, as we've got Sean Ryan. He'll be courtside to bring us the play-by-play down there from Butte. And we'll have that for you on KINX 102.7 FM. All these games will be on Network One Sports, so you can get to that website and follow all this. Fairfield Eagles, undefeated on the season. 15 years in a row they've been to the playoffs. In 2015, they won the championship. 3 years they have been in the semifinals, so they're pretty consistent. They've made it to the semifinals again. They'll be home Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That game will be on KNX 102.7 FM. We've got the Bobcats over right here on 1450 at 1 o'clock as well. Grizzlies will be on Sports Network at 4:30 on Saturday. And then, of course, the University of Providence volleyball team will be on at 1 o'clock on Saturday, provided they win over Montana State University Northern. Really think they do. They got a good chance to be playing Saturday night at 7. So all kinds of sports still coming our way.
Yeah, and for our basketball families out there, if you have an opportunity, tune in and listen to the Lady volleyball program here at UP, because it's top-notch, just like our Lady Argo basketball team is.
4 seniors are going to wrap up their season with Coach Arunas Duda, who is in his 14th year of coaching there for that volleyball program. And it was fun to have senior night here the other night, where they won a 3-1 match over Montana Western in that one. And so we're looking forward to it. Election night coverage coming our way. We'll have that on Star Radio, all 6 stations. We'll make sure we've got election coverage coming your way. We'll head over to the Holiday Inn. Senator Tester is there. We'll kind of follow his progress as he and Matt Rosendale, of course, very close race in that one. Troy Mellinger will be on board with us. He's at one of the locations as well, as he will be there and follow, see how some of the other races go. Sheriff's race, congressional race, all that happening here. So we'll keep you up to date on that. We're busy, and we like it. Here comes UP with the basketball to get it started here in the second half, third quarter action. Emily's got it, looks down inside to Molly. They'll go back into Molly. Molly turns around. She's got it up and in for 2.
That was a nice move by Molly Schmitz.
So makes it 32-22 now. 18 turnovers in the first half. We'll see how they do in the second half now as we get things underway. As the Centurions come back the other way, take it top of the lead. And you know what a Centurion is? I'll tell you that in just a moment. I looked it up. Here's a step through from Thomas. No good. Missed it. Rebounded by Jenna. She's got it and will come back the other way. If you know what it is, send me a text message, and we will talk a little bit about that. If you know what a Centurion is.
People are Googling like crazy right now.
I know. No, you can't Google. You got to know. We don't want to know what Google knows. As Parker gets fouled in the act of shooting. Obviously, century is 100, so that's part of it.
Don't give it away.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Don't distract Parker. She's at the charity stripe.
She'll make this shot after this shot here.
Oh, yeah. After the next one, she'll get it.
See, she's listening.
I know. That's why I said.
She wants to know the trivia.
I know.
10-point lead here for the Argos. 9:12 to go in the third quarter. As the shot is up and good. So she makes that one. That's maybe her first miss at the charity stripe tonight. She doesn't miss too many of them there. As they come back the other way, Argos up 33-22. Centurions have it over here on the left-hand side. They've got it into the hands of Thomas. Thomas will just hand it off as Evans comes around. Evans stops just shy of the free throw line. Now to the right side with 10 to go on the shot clock. Hesitation there from the dribble drive there from Orozco, and she missed it. Emily comes back the other way, lobs it underneath to Molly. Her turnaround jumper, no good, missed it, and chases it down. Good hustle there by the freshman. And then Emily's got it on the left wing, looks inside. Molly's got it as Parker is wide open, couldn't get it to her. Cartwright will shoot from behind the arc, up and in for three.
Nice job by Kennedy Cartwright. First three for her tonight.
Kennedy makes one in the second half. She nails that one, makes it 36-22. Argos up in this one on our benefits game of the week. 8:16 to go, third quarter action. As Thomas has it there with the right-handed dribble, tries a spin move. She's going to get fouled. Cartwright, a little bit too much contact there. And so that is going to be a chance to go to the free throw line. 406-450-1147 if you'd like to check in with us. Trivia question tonight, what is a centurion? Centurions are here with the Yellowstone Christian College. As mentioned, they got their sporting activity started in 2014, so relatively new still. Coming out of the Billings area there. A lot of these girls, I saw a couple of them. I saw that Thomas, I know for sure, in the national tournament over there when they had it there last year and we were there. Maldonado comes the other way. This ball shot no good. Battle inside. Molly's got it. Rebounds, missed it. Now they get the rebound and taken care of by Hayes. Hannah will get it to her. The Centurions coming back the other way as they trail 36-23. Thomas drives in, puts up the right-handed layup, no good. Parker loses it off her fingertips. Now she goes out, tries for the block, but then it's going to be Thomas up and knocking it down for two. Reed Hazard will check in just a moment. Nice block, I tell you, Thomas, nice job there. And then a tough call as it looks like Orozco got a little too long on the end line and she stepped out of bounds.
Along with Reed checking in is Kirsten Pemberton.
Reed and Kirsten back in. They got a lot of playing time. Just about everybody on the bench has been in now, getting a lot of time here into this one. As Parker has it, looks to power in, and a jump ball will be called here.
Took two girls to tie up Parker on that one.
Yeah, and she still doesn't think they got the ball.
That's exactly right. Go, Parker.
You bet. So jump ball arrow will favor the Centurions coming back the other way. 36-25. They trail in this one. 7:26 to go. And here's a bad pass that's thrown out of bounds. And
Schmitz will bring it back in.
Molly to Emily. Maldonado will be the point guard pretty much for the entire season here. But they are mixing other people in. Reed can handle the ball too. As she gets in some playing time here for the first time in this one. Coach Bill was really excited about her in this. Parker Esrace takes the shot from 15, no good. Molly had a hand on it, got hit out of bounds. I remember Coach Bill talking about going and scouting, and there is no off season anymore for these guys and gals. They are constantly scouting. They went down to Vegas, looked at one of the tournaments. They've been to Washington numerous times, of course. As the Argos bring it on the inbounds around the perimeter. Now they go inside to Parker. You're not going to stop that play. Parker Esrace's got two more.
That was a nice pass from Schmitz to Parker.
I believe she only needs one or two more rebounds to get that double-double going here for her. She's got a couple of them already. As they come back the other way, Yellowstone College drives in, and Evans has it. And then lost it as Parker got the rebound back over here to Orozco. Her shot no good. Missed out of there. Maldonado's got the rebound. It's far, now 5-on-5 coming the other way. As Maldonado has it, lose it for a moment. Molly fires from 25. Good from outside. Timeout coming here for Yellowstone. They need a break with 6:30 to go. Molly Smith drains it from downtown for forcing the timeout here. We'll break with them, a 60-second break. Our score, Argos 41, Centurions 25. We're back in 1 minute right here in 1450 KQDI.
The Celtic Cowboy wouldn't be an Irish pub without music. And Sunday evenings are when our traditional jam sessions happen. Join us from 5 to 8 p.m. for live music and bring your own instrument if you'd like to join in. First and third Sundays are bluegrass jams, and second and fourth Sundays are old-time music. Join in the fun on your fiddle or guitar, or just sit back and enjoy your favorite drink. The Sunday night jam at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
At Benefis Health System, we know that you have people who rely on you, which is why maintaining your health with preventative care is so important. Our primary care services are dedicated to your overall wellness, so that you can live the life you love with the ones you love. Because you're not just our patients, You're our friends and neighbors. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
$41-25 on the Benefice Game of the Week. Sergeant Mrs. R is here courtside as we bring you all the action for this one. University of Providence Argos had a little discussion at halftime, and they are taking care of the ball and hitting shot. A couple of threes already here. Molly hit one just before the timeout, and then another one out front there from I believe it was Emily at the time as they get it going here. Now four-court press being applied here as they do get it across. Centenarians bring it to the front court as Thomas will drive in, puts up an elbow, takes it in, and missed it. Reed's got the rebound. Hazard has it. Will dribble out of there. It comes with the left hand, goes to the 10-second line. Kicks on the right side. Nice pass to Pemberton. Too hard, couldn't get it to go. As Molly gets the rebound. As they'll reset the shot clock here in this one. Maldonado, top of the key, resets it over to Pemberton. As Kirsten looks inside, back around the perimeter they go. Trying to get it on this baseline now. They go to Reed. Reed Hazard from trifecta land. Boom! Got it from outside.
There we go. The Lady Argos were 1 for 11 at free throws in the three-pointers in the first half, and now they've changed that.
Reed Hazard reminds me of a player a number of years ago by the name of Aaron Legal. Doesn't handle the ball as much, but boy, can she shoot. And that was a big three right there for her as she knocks it down in that one. Here comes the Centurions back in the offense now as they drive inside. A little bump shot inside. Nice off the glass shot from Evans as she's got it for two more. So that is in, Tom. Nice to hear from you guys. Good to hear from you guys as always here. As our friends check in around the nation, Alicia goes to save it, and she saves it in. Now it's a breakaway going the other way. As Orozco goes, she's got a double team and tipped out of bounds. The trailing official made the call on that one. And let's see who it's against. It's going to be against Emily or Reed. And they say Emily's the one that reached in and made some contact. I heard you hum that one. Ellie Tuskey will check in here after this first free throw. As Orozco goes to the charity stripe, a senior. Karen is at that free throw line. And makes that one. Knocks it down.
Ellie will check in as Molly Schmitz checks out.
Molly adds a whole different look to this. Not only can she play inside, she rebounds pretty well, but she also can shoot some threes out there. Now she's getting a little bit of instruction over by Coach Bill and say, hey, let's go work at this side, that side. Free throw is good. That allows another substitution coming in. Paige Gregory, a junior from San Bernardino, California. I want to go to California and scout some of these. There's a bunch of Californians that are here.
Absolutely.
I don't mind going to Washington either.
I would rather go to Vegas. And then I'd scout too.
Yeah, right. 44-29. Argos in front, roll under the 5-minute mark, third quarter action. Hazard will come out and pick up the basketball. Reed looks inside. Alicia posted up strong in there. And here's a pass out front. Emily Maldonado had it, and that's a good call. It was tipped, but the fact is there was no possession as far as team possession. And even though it was tipped, the team possession went back to Emily. So that's a good call by the official.
That was great hustle by Emily to try to get that.
Some people will not understand that. Even though it's loose, your team has to gather possession, or otherwise it's still in the front court. And that's coming from a guy that's blown a few whistles back in his day. So the Centurions have the basketball with 4:29 to go. They're down 44-29. As dribbling out here is Strickland. Now they'll go top the key to Thomas. Spin move, step through. She traveled, got away with it. Puts it off the glass, no good. And rebounded, fought for, finally picked up by Pemberton. She's got it there. And she'll bring it to that 10-second line. Kirsten with her head up, looking down on that right wing, looking, trying to bounce it inside to Alicia. Alicia now goes to the left side to Reed. Hazard comes out to Emily. Maldonado from 25, good. She got it up outside.
Not a girl, Emily.
Backed up from the three-point line a couple of feet, and she nails it outside. Let's make it 22 feet out there. And she makes that one. Hits the trifecta at 47-29 now. As the foul will be called inside, Alicia reached out and made a little bit of contact there as the girl was going up to shoot. So we'll go to the free throw line with Gregory to shoot two.
Kennedy Cartwright Marka Heron and Parker Esray getting ready to check in after this free throw.
In the pregame, we were talking to Coach Bill, and he was talking about getting things lined up, getting his team, how the rotation is going to go when they get into the Frontier Conference and exactly how things are going to work when they start playing the Westerns and the Carrolls and the Northerns and those type of people, and kind of see who's going to fit in what position. Right now, I tell you, it's just about anywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing that's nice. Even though he talks about how young his team is, he's got everybody can play the game.
So here's a shot that rolls around. That is missed, and Ellie's got the rebound. Ellie Teskey, the Montana daughter of Jim and Sue Sargent.
That's
of
right.
Sorts. That's right. She has been for a couple of years now, so that's cool. We like her. Not that we like any of the other girls less. Marka has the basketball, and we'll get it to Parker. Parker double team, steps through, powers in, and oh, they say she traveled, but she took that step through a couple of the defenders there and put it up off the glass. And so it's a turnover. They'll go back the other way now. Centurions have it. We are getting a couple of answers for our trivia question here, and yes, there are a couple of correct answers. 47-29. We'll talk about that in the fourth quarter. Long three on the way from Evans. That shot left side of the rim, no good. Parker's got it. And looks to get rid of it over on that left side. And coming down the other way, here comes Pemberton left wing. As Cartwright has it, Jukes comes back across the angle. Marka, trifecta land up. No, left side of the rim, no good. Battle for Parker's got it. A couple dribbles here. Stop, double team. Back over to Marka. Marka takes it around the perimeter. Over the left-hand side, here comes a shot out there. Kirsten Pemberton for three.
And immediately she gives Marka the thumbs up for the nice pass.
Thank you for the assist. I'll hit the trifecta, and we're going to have a timeout. 50-29, Argos open it up here in the third quarter with 2:37 to go. We're back in 1 minute right here on 1450 KQDI.
Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been providing protection for our policyholders for over 100 years. We've always been there, offering protection for fire, wind, hail, and liability. As your insurance needs have changed over the years, the coverages that we offer have changed as well. We now have a platinum package that can be added to your policy. It includes service line coverage and equipment breakdown. Call in Great Falls at 453-3923 or check online for an agency near you. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drinks and appetizer specials. You are sure to find something that hits the spot with 12 beers on tap. Domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4. And as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside the Best Western Plus Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
Max Casino, thank you so much. They have been on board with us for a number of years in a tremendous place to go over there. Bob and his staff over there at the Best Western Plus Heritage Inn always do a tremendous job, and that's where you'll find the Max Casino. And, of course, great fun, great food there at the Max. We're ready to bring it back to action here with 2:37 to go, third quarter action. Argos up 50-29 in this one. As they come on the offense, Centurions have it there. Erickson checked in for the first time here for this head coach of Brandon Rogers. As she has it, gets rid of it over here to Orozco. She'll take it to the glass, and she puts it in for two.
Lady Argos up 50-31.
Here comes the Argos. Pemberton with a couple of dribbles down the right-hand side. Keeps the ball back out to Marka. Marka with a left-handed dribble there. How's Molly doing? Haven't heard from her in a while. As they go inside the Cartwright to Parker. Esray on the left wing. Kicks it around to Marka. Heron back over to Parker. And she was held there, but no call. Couldn't get the ball into her. And so they get away with one there, and they'll come back the other way. Argos go back on the defensive end as Orozco will bring it up to that 10-second line. And dribbling on that right-hand side. Continues to pass around to that man-to-man defense. Erickson, Isabel Erickson will give it back over to Roscoe. Now on this top side is Evans, who hands it off to Thomas. Thomas dribbles inside, falls down, loses it, and it's going to be picked up by the hustling efforts coming back the other way for the Argos. Marka Heron, trifecta land, backside the rim, no good. Cartwright's got the rebound. Kennedy, and a reaching foul, but no, they said it would have off her knee and out of bounds. And that will allow Molly to come back in for
Ellie Teskey.
Ellie Teskey, number 10, yes. Then I looked up just in time to see Hayes check in as well. Hannah Hayes for the Centurions coming in here in this one with 1:26 to go in the quarter. Argos want to pick him up full court press here as they get rid of it, as it's going to be Evans bringing it to that 10-second line, coming to the basket to your left-hand side with 1:18 to go in our third quarter. And they are down 50-31 on our Benefits Game of the Week. Drive inside, stop there from Evans inside the paint, kick it back out. As if down to 10 seconds now. Here's a leap and leaner shot. Oh, nice shot there from Erickson for 2.
That was a nice shot. Really nothing you could do on that one.
Nice little floater. She kicks that in there. Marker will get it inside somehow to Parker. A little bit of contact. They fall to the floor. The rebound's going to be taken care of with 51 seconds to go by Yellowstone Christian College. As they come to the offense, Orozco will handle the basketball there with a left-handed dribble. Gives it off to Evans. Evans with the man-to-man defense, reverse spin there. Now they'll go inside, and a foul will be called here. And that will go against one of the Argos, and they call it underneath on the drive is going to be on Kirsten Pemberton.
That'll be her third.
So she's got 3. Fourth quarter, we will give you the answer of what the mascot is, and we are getting quite a few text messages and pretty much on top of it there, so that is good.
There's no doubt about it. Our friends are on top of it. They know.
Thing is, did you know or did the Google know? I want to know. It's trivia. So.
For me, I'm waiting for them to tell me the answer.
That's right. It's actually on their website. I looked it up this afternoon. 2 free throws there at the line for Evans are good. Makes it 50-35 with a 5 or 6 second difference here as Cartwright has it for the Argos. They're up in this one. Molly at the free throw line around to Kirsten. Kirsten gives it to Molly. Now they'll go on the angle inside to Parker. They get it down to her, and she takes that left hand up there, miss it to the right-hand side. And just such a great attitude. A little hand clap and says, dang, I missed that one. All right, I'll go down and play some defense. As they come back the other way, and a moving screen will be called here. And she slid into it, so they call the moving screen. And they'll go down the other way with 10 seconds to go in our third quarter. Marka Heron with the left-handed dribble to the free throw line, hesitates there, comes on, now she'll go with the left-handed drive, and a foul will be called here. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. More basketball coming up on Thursday noon. Take your lunch hour and come to the McLaughlin Gymnasium here and watch the University of Providence in front of maybe 800-900 here with the Graduation Matters and the kids coming in here with the field trip day.
Well, 6th graders, I understand, from around the area.
Been talking with a number of the staff members here, Dave and Doug and Mark and the crew over there, and extending that out to other schools. Invite them in here and come and be a part of the University of Providence. Love to have a sellout here. And, boy, I tell you what, mark your calendar when Carroll College comes in here because that'll be a good one. Long 3 on the way is no good. They'll go to the sidelines and talk about the fourth quarter. After 3, Argos are up 52-35. We'll return in 1 minute with more basketball right here on 1450 KQDI.
Looking to update the interior of your home or business without breaking the bank? Add a touch of rustic charm to your entryway or create a modern accent in your kitchen with Bridger Steel's corrugated metal panels. With a variety of profiles, colors, and prints, Bridger Steel can help you find the perfect accent for your home or office. Call 1-877-STEEL-MT or visit us online at bridgersteel.com to find inspirations for your next project and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
Looking to discover and learn about new wines? Then come explore the Dark Horse Wine Snug at the Celtic Cowboy. The 3rd week of every month, the Dark Horse features new wines from a variety of regions and vineyards. And our selections are paired with delicious items from the Celtic Kitchen. Admission is free if you're a Dark Horse Wine Club member, and only $15 for non-members. So enjoy great wine, great food, and great company at the Dark Horse Wine Snug downstairs at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Basketball on a Tuesday night right here on 1450 KQDI as we head towards the fourth quarter. Molly's going to bring it on the inbounds at the half-court line as the Argos lead at 52-35 in this one. As we get ready to bring you this fourth quarter as the University of Providence leads it here in this one. And, of course, a very good basketball team coming in here as they get ready for that Thursday game with the Masters. as they continue to work around. Cartwright on the left side. Kennedy shot no good. Rebounded by the Centurions. They'll go the other way as they come down to the front court. Stop there as the Arrow take it off the right-hand side. And nice drive there from Karen Orozco. She pulls it up and in for two.
She did a really nice job of attacking the basket.
So they'll come back the other way, and there's a nice shot on that left wing.
2 more points by Reed Hazard.
Hazard knocks it down. She is putting on a nice debut here for her as a freshman in this one. As they lead at 54-37, a little floater inside, no good. Molly's got the rebound here for UP, the Argos. Molly handles the ball pretty well. She gets rid of it to Emily. Double team in the backcourt. Emily will take off with it and head the other direction. Maldonado, right-hand side, fired inside to Alicia and partially blocked from behind. And this one's going to be tipped out of bounds on that far baseline.
Alicia really didn't get a good look at the basket on that one.
So that is going to be right back to the Argos with 13 seconds to go. So they do take care of it on the left wing, around the perimeter. Reed Hazard from 3 and shot a little short. And she knew it. Fists were clenched, and she turned to look the other way, and she says, okay, I missed that one. So they'll come back the other way now as the Centurions will bring it up there. Roscoe takes care of it, hands it off. Around the perimeter they come. And drive inside is going to be Evans, takes it inside, and a foul will be called here. So they missed it there. Lots of people have checked in with our trivia question. What is a centurion? A centurion is the commander of a century in the ancient Roman army. So there are 100 army folks, members there in that. And that is the way it is. And Roman infantry centurions initially commanded a century of Romans back in the day. And that is what they are. So they're a commander of an army or a leader of an army. You're exactly right. So thank you to everybody that sent that in.
And you don't win a prize.
You get 1,000 free hours of listening. Don't use them all at once.
That's right.
Timeout's going to be called here after the timeout, so we'll break with them. 8:26 to go, fourth quarter action. Argos up 54-39. We're back in 1 minute right here at 1450 KQDI.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Find your advantage and start earning college credit in 8-week classes. Apply now and start taking classes that will launch your new career in accounting or computer technology, or start earning credits that you can transfer across the state. Through the 8-week advantage, you take fewer classes at a time, dive deep into the material, have more flexibility. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. We'd like to wish you and your family a safe and bountiful harvest. With crops filling up the bins, it moves us closer and closer to yet another winter wheat season in the not-so-distant future. We've got your winter wheat needs covered. Clearstone, Brawl, Judy, Warhorse, Calvin, Monument, 503, Saturn Winter Barley, and Willow Creek. Give us a call to discuss your seed needs. Hotchkiss Seed, 466-5553.
Fourth quarter action coming your way. Sarge with you and Mrs. Sarge right here on 1450 KQDI, the home of the Bobcats, coming up on Saturday. We'll have them right back here again at 1 o'clock. Make sure you join us for that. Spread the word. Let them know, will you? As the exclusive coverage of course, Big Sky football with the Bobcats and the Grizzlies, and exclusive coverage of the University of Providence as well, as we've got the inbounds pass, full court press being applied. Reed will bring it to the front court, behind the back dribble there. Nice ball handling. Gives it over to Alicia, takes it up. Get in there. Good power move from Alicia, rolled it out of there. And a great pass from Hazard. And she handles the ball pretty well, too. That was a pretty good ball handling exhibition out there.
That was really nice. And Alicia just really had a great move to the basket, but it's going to go to the charity stripe.
A chance to shoot two here for the freshman with 8:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Argos in command, 54-39 of this one. They'll be right back again on Thursday at noon. I invite you to join us as we'll continue to keep you up to date from the Montana Farm Bureau Federation's annual convention that is going on. Great speakers again this year. And you get to sit on the board there and be a part of the discussion. So that should be a lot of fun for that.
Take me back to my days of teaching. I get to grade people.
Great people, and somebody's going to win a Polaris ATV. Now make sure you get your cut on that. As they come the other way, here's a shot from the top of the key. Air ball as it's going to be off the mark from Thomas. Chanel Thomas missed that one, and she's actually played pretty well here tonight.
Checking back in is Pemberton as Emily Maldonado takes the break.
Kirsten back on the floor here as a sophomore. And a foul in the backcourt. As they get it on the inbounds, not enough for the active shooting yet.
Kennedy Cartwright will try again to get it inbounds.
Isabella Erickson, a sophomore at 5'6", from Wolf Point, is assessed her first personal foul. Molly's got it. Now they'll go back over here to Cartwright. Kennedy, couple dribbles there, looks down, dribbles it, and gets it to Reed. Hasner on the left side of Molly. Molly thinks about the shot, doesn't. Now they fire it inside to Alicia. Powers her way to the glass, up and in for two.
That's a big move by Alicia, but a great pass from Pemberton.
She's right-handed, but I love the way she uses that left hand on that side of the basket. And puts it in, keeps it away from the defenders, knocks it down, 58-39. Argos in front, 7:30 to go here. Don't forget about our Taco John's Player of the Game coming up tonight. Want to say thank you to Wayne Thayers and 2 locations here in Great Falls to take care of you. Make sure you stop by and enjoy some Taco John's food. Here comes a drive inside. A foul will be called here as Orozco goes in and picks up the foul. Tacos are good for you, and you and I have been going through this experience with our sugar levels. Mine, not yours so much, but you are going along with me. And we have learned a lot about food and stuff, and tacos are actually okay for you.
Yeah, they're good. They're not as good as fudge or, you know, can of Mountain Dew or.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, they're good.
Yeah. They're healthy.
No, they're
Let's
healthy.
put it that way. Yeah.
They're healthy. Yep.
They're healthy. Yeah.
They're not bad for you at all.
Yeah. And I guess the key word that we have learned about is moderation. And
Yes.
that was a big thing with me. So
Yes,
moderation,
you have.
yeah.
Yes, you're doing great. For all of you
Orozco
out
puts
there.
down the free throws. So, yeah, thank you for everybody that has sent messages, too. So, yeah, on the Facebook. And, yeah, wild little experience there. But we're back up and running just fine now, as the Argos are, too. They're up 58-41. Molly's got it left side. Hazard will drive in and kick it back out. And Kennedy waits, kicks it over to Kirsten. Kirsten, good thing she was 5'5" and a quarter because she would have missed that pass. And she goes way up to get that one. Back out to Reed with 7 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pemberton from about 23. Boom, nothing but the bottom of the net. She was a rainmaker on that one.
Cameron Katie's family responds to that. No wonder we like having Cam as our host family.
Yeah. Teskey will check back in. Marco will check back in as well. Yeah, Cameron, we haven't had her out to dinner yet or anything yet. We need to do that.
She's been kind of busy, and as a freshman, she's like,
Learning the ropes.
learning a whole lot of ropes yet. She hasn't quite figured out what we're actually all about yet, but we're there for her.
Yeah.
We're there for her. I check in with her every week, see how it's going.
She thinks we're very, very serious people. Boy, is she wrong. 20-point lead here now for the Argos, 6:29 to go. They do have the basketball kind of running some of the clock off as Marka goes in. She's fouled. Pushing foul here, and she'll get it right back again. So
61-21, Argos up by 20.
They're up 20 in this one, but I'll tell you, they had to fight for it. Sloppy first half, got corrected in a hurry at halftime, and goes inside to Ellie. She powers her way to the glass, and it's going to be partially blocked. And then a late whistle on that. We'll see if it's in the act of shooting or on the rebound.
Ellie's just developed so much this year. She just stays in there really tough and rebounds, and she's just a big rebounder now.
Nice thing of that whole situation right there, even though she had some pressure on her, she kept the ball above her head and kept it up high, so she got rid of it. She'll go to the charity stripe and make that one.
And she's not, she's not afraid to take a beating now and again. She just developed that much over the summer. Well, actually, down in Italy.
Yeah.
They beat on her pretty good
down there. I was going to say,
there.
that's kind of where they shine. We were playing professional players down in Italy. And a matter of fact, by the time we played our 4th or 5th game, there's about 4 of those girls that traveled to every location we went to and came down to play. We actually became friends with one of them on Facebook, so that is good. Vanessa it was, so interesting. Ellie makes both the free throws, so here comes the Centurions back on the offense again, down 63-41 in this one. Volleyball for the University of Providence coming up Friday night at 5 o'clock as Thomas will drive in, and she'll get a foul. And she pretty much had her mind made up. She's going to the basket.
No, the volleyball is the conference tournament, correct?
That is correct. They will play that in Butte, America, where you want to be careful when you get a haircut there. When you come to Great Falls, let me know. Ask me about that one. Here comes the Centurions the other way. Nice take to the glass there on the drive. Pelletier puts it in and knocks it down for 2. As they come back the other way now, Argos up 63-43, and the ball's tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, now we're kind of just seeing a reversal here of the first half now, where we didn't play real tight. Now the Centurions are kind of struggling with a lot of turnovers as well.
Erin Malcolm, the junior, comes in. I like Erin. We interviewed her at the volleyball match the other night.
Yeah, she's a fun person. And guess what? She really likes hockey. We saw her cheering that hockey team on.
That's right. She is in there now as she comes in. And will play inside the post. Looks cross key as the Centurions come back with Thomas on the left wing. Lobs it back inside. They'll go up against Malcolm. Malcolm's right there. Nice defense as they kick it back out, taken care of as Kennedy's got it. And we'll give it over to Marka. Marka and Emily, I think, are going to be the point guards here, and both of them handle the ball so well. Marka, a freshman from Havre, Montana, as she comes into that left-handed dribble, goes over our left side. Now they fire it inside to Aaron, whips it back out to Marka from 3, and ozone ball over the top. And rebounded. You got 5 to shoot here, Pemberton, as they go down inside to Teskey. Teskey will take the 15-footer. That does hit Ren. Aaron's got it, and no foul on the play, and this goes out of bounds.
We just our girls get a good opportunity of being in the middle and just kind of getting pounded on, and they handle that well. So their practices, they definitely have to work on that because they're some of the tougher girls in the middle.
Rita Hazard checks in. 4:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Argos are in control of this one as they go over to Kirsten. Kirsten looked down over to Hazard. Hazard goes inside to Aaron. Aaron's got their cross-angle pass and led it a little too much for Marquez. She was driving hard to the basket on the pass, and it goes out of bounds.
Erin Malcolm did a nice job of getting that and then passing it out right away. Just got a little too far ahead of her.
Mr. Referee says media timeout, so we better take it. 4:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. Argos up 20 on 1450 KQDI.
I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go.
Sometimes nature calls, and you may be working outside on a project or enjoying a concert. Rocky Mountain Portables is always there with the latest equipment and supplies to provide you with a clean, odor-free, and well-maintained portable restroom. Call Rocky Mountain Portables for your long-term projects, one-day jobs, events, and everything in between. Call 727-4155 today, because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Three-Way Auto Body knows it happens every day. The dreaded car accident. Thankfully, everyone's okay. Well, except your car. That's where Three-Way Auto Body comes in. Plus, they guarantee their work so you can rest assured that it was fixed to factory specs and with your safety in mind. So, the next time you find yourself at a fender bender, tow it or drive it straight to Three-Way Auto Body.
Three-Way Auto Body, driven to perfection.
Three-Way Auto Body on board with us. We want to say thank you to all those tremendous sponsors that allow us to come in here and do the University of Providence Argos basketball, volleyball, softball, and eventually we're going to know hockey enough to where we're going to get that on as well. So we are in our first season of that, and so we're looking forward to it. Hockey team off to a very good start in this one, as the Argos are off to a great start for the women's basketball program, looking to go 4-0, as the shot on this left-hand side is up and in. Nice shot out there from Karen. Orozco knocks it down for 3. She's a pretty good shooter. She's been pretty consistent here in this one.
Yeah, she likes to shoot the threes, that's for sure.
Pemberton with good ball handling goes over and gets it to the front court. Marka quickly looks to the basket, trying to get an easy bunny there, but couldn't happen on the secondary break. So they'll come back over to Reed. Hazard has it, right wing, goes over to Aaron. Malcolm's got it, swings around quickly over to Pemberton. Pemberton will take care of it with that. And then goes over and partially blocked there. Marcus got it and tried to force it back out to the top of the key. The Argos will have 2 seconds to shoot here, as they look to take it out of bounds. Kirsten calls out the play, so now she'll take it out. They'll stack 2 to the lower right. They'll stack 1 there. It's Teskey with a shot up. No, missed it side of the iron. No good. And this one's tipped out of bounds. They'll give it back to the Centurions with 3:50 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll come back the other way.
Checking back in is Alicia. Ellie will take a rest.
Otis comes in, of course, one of those freshmen at 6'5" here for the University of Providence. And coming in from Washington, Kennewick High School. From high school to Frontier Conference basketball here in this one. As at the top of the key, nice hustle. Reed's got it, rolls around, and timeout on the possession. Coach will call it. Good hustling here from Hazard, and the Argos will get it as they come out after the timeout with 3:37 to go. Let's break. It's all Argos in this fourth quarter, 63-46. We're back in 1 minute right here on 1450 KQDI.
Looking to update the interior of your home or business without breaking the bank? Add a touch of rustic charm to your entryway or create a modern accent in your kitchen with Bridger Steel's corrugated metal panels. With a variety of profiles, colors, and prints, Bridger Steel can help you find the perfect accent for your home or office. Call 1-877-STEEL-MT or visit us online at bridgersteel.com to find inspirations for your next project and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
As we get back to action, here comes the Centurions on the offense. They'll take the shot on that right wing. Rolling around there is going to be missed by Aka. And misses that, and rebounded coming back the other way. Taken care of there by Kirsten. Pemberton comes with the dribble to the front court. Looks, and a foul will be called here to stop the clock. So that will allow Kirsten to go to the free throw line for that one. And we'll get a chance to shoot here in this one.
Okay, Kirsten, wow. Kirsten's at the charity stripe. She had one attempt there before.
And we'll get a shot here as they get ready to sub in for the University of Providence.
She missed that first one, but she gets a second opportunity.
And we will check the number over there to see who it is. I think it's Caitlin Anderson getting ready to check in. It is. And she will sub in here now. She's another one of the freshmen from Lewistown, Montana. As the free throw is missed, couldn't get it to go there. Kirsten missed him, and it's Bunny coming back the other way if they can get around Marca. Here's a shot in, up and in. Nice shot there from about 10 feet out from Hannah Hayes for two.
Hannah Hayes played actually in Lewistown with Caitlin Anderson, and Caitlin told us that at the beginning of the game.
Timeout is going to be called here for the University of Providence, so they can.
Nope, they called a foul.
Foul, okay. So with the foul, that will get Anderson into the game. She was up watching hockey the other night. It was fun talking with her and get to know her just a little bit.
Yeah, and she's one of those that came out of her way today to tell us thank you for the hot chocolate. In fact, she came all the way up on the stage to tell us.
Yeah.
And she thanked us about 10 times at the night of the hockey match.
You talk to these coaches in our coaches show over at the Sting on Tuesday nights, and one of the things they talk about is, yes, we want great athletes, but you know what? We want role models. We want people that are going to be a part of the community, and that is exactly what they have here. Great people here at the University of Providence in all of these sporting events that they have. Thomas will go in, and she's going to be fouled here. So we'll get a couple of shots coming up as they call the foul and good sportsmanship. Anderson and Aaron go over and help up the player on the floor for Yellowstone College here.
Easier for them to go help them up. They weren't the one that caused the foul.
Yeah. Well, they did call the foul on Aaron Malcolm. She picks up her first.
Well, they did. What the heck?
So Thomas at the free throw line. Her shot is up, rolls around, kisses the rim, and up and in for two.
Charnel Thomas has had a nice game for Yellowstone Christian College.
Try to get some of those finer numbers coming over. Jared will bring those over to us. And a lane violation. Someone stepped in a little too soon on that one. That's one of those silly mistakes you see in the sophomore game at high school. Or if you're trying to get an advantage, you're down 65-49. So Anderson Caitlin will bring it on the inbounds as they go over to Reed. Break it easily to Malcolm. Malcolm kicks it over here to Anderson. And now she'll have it over to Marca. Marquette takes care of it at the top of the key. 2:08 to go, fourth quarter. And Reed Hazard has it. Goes over to Aaron, out to Marca. Marca on the dribble drive, goes inside and tries to hand it off, and does to Alicia for two.
Alicia's really had a nice game tonight. She's had some big moves underneath, some good rebounds, and added some points here.
As a freshman playing well, you look out there, there's a lot of freshmen on this floor right now. And they continue. Caitlin is a freshman. Alicia is a freshman. You've got Marca as a freshman. Reed is also a freshman. And I guess the experienced player out on the floor right now is Aaron. And Malcolm, she is a junior in that one. Talk to Coach Bill about that. And you just got that kind of team here. A young, a young team that has lots of talent here for the University of Providence.
Well, we just keep saying that over and over again. He has a bench that's just amazing. He can put anybody in any position, and they get it done.
Free throw is good. We'll get another one coming up here. 67, 17-point lead here. As it's 67-50, 1:35 to go. As the second free throw is also good. Knocking it down at the free throw line. Nice shot there as they come back the other way. Full court press being applied here. Markey in the backcourt, falls to the ground, keeps it going. Now they get it into the hands of Caitlin. Anderson looks to pass it and gets it. Thomas has it, and Marco tries to get a steal there. Nice little head and shoulder fake. Good steal, and ball is in the basket from the Centurions. And now the full court press being applied here. Reed has it stripped from her, and a nickel dimer in the backcourt is going to be called.
And that's going to be called against.
Well, they'll have to pick there. I think it was a reaching foul there.
Yeah, and it looks like, I guess they are going to call that against Karen Ocho. That's her second. At the charity stripe right now is Reed Hazard. 67-53 for the Argos.
Reed at the charity stripe is good, makes that one.
68-53.
Nice to see her out here. I was excited to see her play at the first game, and had some illness with mono. Got that all taken care of. And out here playing in this one, and she makes two free throws there, makes it 69-53. Taco John's player of the game. I think you can look down the list, but I think it's pretty easy to take a look at it. As I think you got to look at the sophomore in this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Frontier Conference Player of the Week. She kind of kept things going. Unofficially has a double-double, maybe a triple-double. As Thomas backs her way inside. Reed just stands there, so she just got away with it. Nope, she called the travel instead of the double dribble on Thomas. 46 seconds to go. Our Taco John's player of the game is going to be Parker Esray in this one. Thank you to Taco John's for providing combo meals to our players of the game. As the ball is kicked out of bounds at half court with 40 seconds to go.
We'll go with Parker and supervisor when she goes to Taco John's to eat.
Yes.
Yes, we don't want her going on her own in unfamiliar territory.
Thank you to Wayne Thayers and Taco John's with two locations here in the Electric City for providing our player of the game. Malcolm's got the ball inside. Nice assist here to Alicia. Her turnaround jumper no good as they shut the shot clock off. Down to 22 seconds to go in our contest. A violation in the backcourt there, as trying to get to the front court was Strickland, and she just didn't establish there, so that is going to be a turnover. Thursday night, don't forget, we've got basketball coming your way. The Masters basketball team will be here as Reed has the basketball, hands it off to Caitlin. Caitlin will back it out and continue to move it around here in this one as they'll count it down. As the Argos are going to go on and win it, they are going to go 4-0 on the season as they'll win this one 69-53. Let's take a 60-second break and we'll come back with our postgame coming up in just a moment. UP wins it 69-53 right here on the Benefits Game of the Week scoreboard. We're back in 1 minute on 1450 KQDI.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink.